Hi, Isaac. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Gonna continue on Hogwarts Legacy today. I'm doing good. Gonna continue on Hogwarts Legacy. We're about to start the first trial for my Slytherin run. Nice, Isaac. Nice. So, without further ado, boom. You know what?
To think it was beneath us all this time.
Oh, that's better. The map chamber. Oh, video training. Lovely. Those are always fun.
This
Problem
looks
is, they
promising.
always make you do it while you're supposed to be doing all your normal work, too, and still get everything done when you're busy if you have the time, too. Yeah, I remember doing that, and I was the only one working in my section at my
Hogsmeade.
last job.
And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
You gotta love Professor Fig's enthusiasm to all this. Yeah,
If only you were here to see this.
it usually happens.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come
That was
this
kind of an
far tells
obvious
me that
one.
you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock
Nice,
should you
Isaac.
prove yourself
Did you set it
worthy.
all up?
The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Nice.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the
Trial.
journey,
Ah.
but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were
I love it when
designed
they
to
put
ensure that the power and knowledge we
you
have
do
kept
things that you
secret
think
for
is a
so long
trial and then
does
nothing.
not fall into the wrong hands.
Is
They
literally
will test
practice
your
for the
abilities,
trials.
both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with the
Spicy ice
that
cream?
we
No,
share.
Isaac.
You
I
will be patient.
refuse.
The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
It needs to be ice cream
I'm
needs to be
afraid we don't
sweet
have the
for me.
luxury of time.
We
Fruity
have waited
or
this long,
chocolatey,
Professor
vanilla,
Fig.
something like
Shall
that.
we a few more?
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young
I
friend
refuse
here
to
has
have
seen
spice.
traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. and we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may
Honeycomb?
too
Oh.
late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend,
Yeah.
do you trust Professor
Mine
Fig?
I
is
do.
Then,
chocolate,
in the
vanilla,
skill, and all you have
flavors that kind of combine with those
we shall
two,
begin.
and then
You will find the location of the first trial.
some fruity like sherbet.
Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
Nice, Isaac.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
Safe. Huh.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then.
I just find that hilarious. They really think stuff
And do not
is
tell anyone
safe.
where you're going.
Oh, well, that doesn't surprise me. Ooh, I got another power-up. Let's see. Any dark arts I can mess with? Not yet. Nice. Ooh, yes. Give me Confrendo that jumps off of one into another. Yeah, but the TV shows and everything won't be set up in VR. It's just your headset will have VR on it. So it'll kind of be screwed. It'll just be a screen right at your eye. Yeah, if everything was set up for VR, there'd be a different story. But it's not.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks.
Yeah, I mean, you can do it all on airplanes and stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure about having a VR headset while screwing around. In my opinion. I feel like that you should be focused if you're going to have a VR headset on. I would love to play specific games, but a lot of their games aren't fun. A lot of the VR games aren't really fun or visually pleasing. So much more they should be doing.
Intriguing case, Zanbakar's tower. Lovely. No idea who this is.
Boom. Nice.
Here.
Summer Game Fest. That's nice.
We're not alone.
We are not.
Dang.
Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen, I can
God,
see.
it's already
More.
basically already halfway through the year.
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Let's go and crack some skulls.
This isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. Quickly now.
And now, do this. And we're gonna stealth our way into Petrificus Totalis.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis. Well done.
Gringotts. I was only young, mind. Not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now. Why, it's a grapple, you are. Someone. Confringo.
Defender. Leviosa.
Ramrock said so.
Expelliarmus.
Who's there? Excelso. I won't rest.
Get rid.
Defender. Confringo.
Must be something here. Ramrock.
Boom, baby. Get rid of them.
Revelio.
Where is that? I forget. There's one thing you have to grab. Ah, there it is. Now.
A will draw.
This little guy thinks he can get me.
Deadly mistake. You won't stop me.
Expelliarmus.
Not quite. And utterly pitiful despair. Most of a
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender.
Slice and dice attack.
Have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow.
Different. Well,
Feels like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
No, it's not.
Revel. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
Da, da, da. I love you to just walk with tea or whatever.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
As long as it's not hot in my
Hello, Professor.
house, I'm fine with the summer.
Did you say Sambakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough.
I mean, I'd much rather have it
Also
cold.
made a connection to this
At a certain
tower.
point, it's too
Then
hot. You
the
can't
threat
put
may
any,
be greater
take any more
than I
stuff
thought.
off.
All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs,
But you
near the
can
entry,
take
a reservoir of
it,
ancient
and you
magic,
can
like those you've seen
put more
before,
clothes on
has
here in the
been
winter.
unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir.
Yep.
I'll see you back in the map chamber.
I always find it weird when my hat does weird changes.
Ancient magic, downstairs near the entry.
There it is. Unlock the door to the crazies. Okay.
Revelio.
Shouldn't be much down here. Yeah.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
And the map chamber. The drumstick ice cream. Oh my god, I love drumsticks. Get a little bit of the chocolate cover and then have the peanuts on it or whatever. Oh, I love those. I love them, but they're expensive.
Best have a look around.
Okay, here we go. I believe there's something right here, yes. Ooh, Snickers ice cream bars are good. Milky Way ice cream bars are also good.
Be different.
I've seen someone have Reese's peanut butter cup ice cream. Oh, those look delicious. But who knows? Here we go. The next fight.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Another fight.
Protego! Stupefy! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Stupefy! Defendo!
There we go. There we go. Ah, yes.
These look familiar.
Where's my... There it is.
Accio!
Oreo ice cream. I've seen Oreo ice cream sandwiches, which are delicious. I do like that I don't have to spend like 10 years waiting for something to get through that. The Asylum Mask.
Accio!
I want to get the chest out of here.
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway.
I love when it says that after you had already done that. Like, hey, I've already done it. Just accept that I'm just that good at keeping it together. Ah, this
More
one.
statues. Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Take his head off right there.
Not making this easy on me.
Instant shot for the head. Okay. And... yes. I'll probably stop playing. I'll probably play on Wednesday stream. And then figure out whatever's next. Afterwards. So glad I've known this. This one never really gave me problems the first time I did it either. Supposedly. That is supposedly what it's supposed to be.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Boom. It's a knockout.
I'll never get used to these floors.
I mean, they've been saying dinosaurs for a while. Get rid of them. There we go. Oh yeah, it's right there. I keep forgetting that it's right there. Boom. And it's almost as if you get back to right where you started when you go through this. Okay, no more Wigan Weld, because I'm already full. Sweet. But I'm going to turn that into that. And that into that for now. Actually...
Don't like the look of this. Potato! Stupefy! Accio! Defender! Levioso! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Defender! Accio! Confringo! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Defender!
Yeah! Slice and dice attack!
Defender! Levioso! Confringo! Accio! Levioso! Defender! Confringo! Accio!
Yeah, bro. Oh! Come on, bro.
Defender! Potato! Stupefy! Confringo!
Drop. Give me all those. Boom, big guy down, big guy down.
What a relief.
Oh, what a relief it is.
Another pensive.
And the only vault with an actual chest in it. Right. Ah.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
Well,
It is agonizing
duh.
to see those we love suffer.
That is what
Drought
happens.
was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars. He needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
Let's go.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself.
Damn straight.
Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
They don't need to, Isaac. Like, seriously. Pirates of the Caribbean, we've had enough of them. They're just doing this now because they know they'll make money out of it.
Every year a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
Yeah, exactly. People will see it, but it's not a...
Tell us about your travels.
It's not something we need. We have enough of them.
Hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
Right over here.
Stone. That must be the way back.
To the map chamber. Seriously, Isaac, once you already have a trilogy, unless there's books the shows are based off of, we don't need another. You could always just go back and watch the originals. Like, a trilogy is all you need.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
But when it's based off of a book, it's different.
Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor. Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed.
Yes.
So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault,
Yeah.
and you deciphered the math.
See, Isaac, like, the only reason we got so many Harry Potter books,
I found something that I can't
or
identify
movies, was
from
because there were
the
so many
Pensive.
books to go with it.
Yes.
Which makes
You find a
sense.
similar artifact
But
in
a
each
trip
trial.
for something that's
You
just
must have
basic
completed
and that the
same.
story's being
You
written
need
every
to
time,
complete the journey
we
with
only
the
need a
portkey.
trilogy.
Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall
Boo.
defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then,
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a
Yeah,
goblin
Isaac,
once.
literally,
Seemed
with
friendly.
how it is, there's no reason. Because
See
they're
what you can
just
find out.
continuing the story
Don't forget.
instead of revamping it for a new generation, which ruins the story altogether.
Before you go,
That is why the Star Wars with Rey aren't as loved as the originals.
Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time.
Yeah, they aren't rebooting, though. That's the problem.
Usually are,
They're just continuing.
you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir.
But even then, you don't need a reboot if it's a whole new story, or if it's, or if you just show them the original. Because the originals work. Shrek 1 and 2 work for everything. You don't have to reboot it. So does Pirates of the Caribbean. They're just keeping it going for greed. There we go. Trial 1 complete. Now, what's the next one to do? After I check out my gear. Ooh. This, because that looks amazing, and I like it. We don't even need this, because... There we go. Let's see what quests we got. Kagawas. Garlics, and the Dedan. Yeah. Let's go some flying lessons.
I've got spectacular news. Room upgrade's ready. Stop by the shop when you can.
As soon as I was ready to do some broom stuff. So we'll go to Hogsmeade. Here, boom.
See me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Fair.
What are we looking for?
Definitely is useful. Get rid of some stuff in my inventory. And we'll broom upgrade.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. I must tell you, Arthur Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Arendelle that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
Sounds as if you're
I really wish that it would let you choose an actual thing.
Thank you.
No matter what you say, it basically gives you the same thing.
I can do for broom flight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Nope, I want to learn Glacius. So, Kagawa. And I actually need to look for plant stuff. So, I need to go here. Most people won't, Isaac.
Off to the races then.
It's nothing new. Spicy ice cream. Ice cream's cold, and when you get spice with it, just is weird.
Lumos.
Spicy food is one thing. Ice cream is a whole nother story.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
I need to get
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew.
some
Sorry,
stuff.
I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome,
Madam
to the
Green.
Death Cap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except of course
Darn right.
horses, and well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
What do you have for sale?
Facts.
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
But I need
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one
these.
makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Do I need anything? Oh yeah, I can plant my own.
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
And now to make my way to go blow some balloons up. We'll go here, and then I'll go fly that way. Poof. Let's go pop some balloons. I do like all the stuff they do put in this. It just makes it so much easier to love this game. Only thing they're missing is Quidditch. Actually, I can fight whatever's down there.
Defender. Assignment's all finished.
There we go. Get rid of it. And now I have that assignment done too. Off to pop the balloons at the Quidditch pitch. Now, where's that last one outside of this?
Revelio.
There it is.
Brilliant.
Now to Kagawa's class. Off to see Kagawa. Da, 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 da.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks
Boom.
assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work.
Hey, we got the Glacius. Boom, now we can freeze things. Go to fireplaces and freeze them.
Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
In the office. Ha ha
Do
ha.
it quickly.
That's hilarious, though. Practice in my office. That might not be the best choice, but... Ooh, we get to play Summoner's Court.
What are you doing out here? Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Play some Summoner's Court.
Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game.
Oh, God.
Akio.
This guy talks so much, but gets his butt handed to him.
Come on, Leander. Oof.
Akio.
Bang.
That was one for the ages. Akio.
Too easy.
Try to beat that.
Okay. I did.
Lucky shot. Akio.
Dude, you just lost. All I have to do is get you out of my way. And I'll go for a perfect score.
Not bad. Not bad. Well done. You beat me.
Too easy.
Bit of good luck, that's all.
I'm not lucky, I'm simply better than you.
All right, fine. You're right. You're better than me. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Leander, there's no easy way to say this. Well, actually, there is. You're not cut out for it.
Well, you could have found
True.
a harder way to say it.
True.
But perhaps you're right. I'll let the others know you're good enough for them.
Now off my court. Summoner's court. There we go. Now to another. What does she want? Oh. Yeah. I'll have to figure that out. Oh yeah, we'll get this one started. Wherever he is, I keep forgetting exactly. Boom. Let's go get the weird stuff. Okay, that's weird. Oh.
Revelio.
Moving staircase. The savvy student is wise to keep an eye on the stairs, as they will change position without notice. While certain students may not mind being late for class, they may very well regret being late to dinner. Facts. I, for one, would be ticked if I'm late for dinner. Me like food. Food, good. Food friend. Oh. Reveal that. So that's a 6 and a 6. So I need this one to be that, and that one to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that weird thing.
Revelio.
Now, where is it though?
Got it.
Bam. I think the key thing is down here. Yes. There we go. Welcome back, Isaac. Boom. Opening the chest, we're getting the Demigeist situation started.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Yeah.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid
Facts.
I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course.
Facts.
From what I understand, the village was lucky you were there.
I do find it hilarious
My recent visit to
that they're
Hogsmeade
scared that a
I was hoping to
fifth
bump
year,
into you.
but in like Harry Potter, they're like, not many first years could do it. But they're still saying in Harry Potter that first years could still do it. Oh, that is amazing. You gotta love Hogwarts.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. We welcome them now.
Hey, Scorpia, Queen of the Occult. Thanks for the follow. We have now hit 100 followers on this channel.
You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned face to face with a box.
Thank you, thank you.
Which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
Demiguise.
Yes, terrifying creature that can see the future.
That is hilarious.
I encountered one when I was a lad in Cornwall. Those statues are demiguises. The moon
From England. Thank you. How did you find my channel, Scorpia?
Use the boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation
Sweet.
for fearlessness.
So you like Hogwarts Legacy?
Carven idiot as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted.
It is an amazing game.
I've seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
We're doing a Slytherin run today.
Oh, rest assured,
For a little bit.
risk, and there is in fact a reward.
But naturally I play... I've already done a run as a Gryffindor in this.
You know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower.
Myself, I am a Gryffindor, and I did a Gryffindor run for myself, but I decided to do Slytherin for this. After that. But yeah, naturally I am a Gryffindor.
Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh.
Ravenclaw. I haven't met many of those. Not as many Ravenclaws that I have met. Most are one of the other three. Mostly Gryffindors. Now, doing this always... always got me. In order to get this to actually do that, it made no sense for me when you just click a button and it auto-solves. Only because it's just so hard.
Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area after all.
There we go. Oh, the new one that has, that's supposed to have, like, Ray in them in? The new Ray one?
Hello, Hamora.
Or the new Ahsoka series, Isaac. Ahsoka series, yeah. I am so ready for that. Ahsoka is one of my favorite Star Wars characters of all time. So, I love it. Yeah, it's coming out pretty soon. Underrated, but you'll play along. Cool. Yeah. Ravenclaws do seem to be very underrated in this.
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell
But everyone has a bit of each thing, so that's nice, though.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though.
Ooh, August, Isaac? Yes. Thanks, Isaac, for the hydration. Thank you, thank you.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Well, Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet.
Thank you. To me, I'm just an average guy. But thank you very much.
Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock wouldn't be so popular. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway.
I find it hilarious. James Bond show, Isaac? I mean, James Bond is way too big to be a show. I love James Bond. Always have. Grew up watching a ton of it. But, you know, him as a show would be very difficult. It would be very long with how many stories they have. They just continued the shows properly. There wouldn't be any problems. So the next James Bond, didn't they just... They're still trying to figure out who the next James Bond actor is going to be.
If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
Of a tormentor. Ha!
I'll see what I can do, but I'm fairly busy. I can't promise anything.
Understood. But I hope you will find the time. In case it matters, I do have something to offer in exchange for your
assistance.
Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
Understood.
Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
I do love that there's cats everywhere. And you can play with the kitties. Aww. Okay. See the next quest to do. We'll do this one. We'll go to Beast class. And figure that class out. Ooh. Oh yeah. I love this one. Portrait of Barufio. This portrait depicts the wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir, and as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken. He once said S instead of F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. That is hilarious. All the dancing and music that keeps happening every time you walk by one of the areas. It's so nice. Oh yeah, I can go in here now. Unlock. And boom.
Revelio.
We can get stuff out of here. Boom. They do make it so different compared to what the movies do for Harry Potter, but it fits better this way. With the castle just having everywhere, everything. Run, run, run. Oh, why does it say? Gosh, I always buffoon that one. Oh, there's someone to talk to up there. Get this. Open up and get this quest at least.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way.
Duh.
I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meat told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5.
Only
She won't
5.
be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Might have been smarter just to make them smaller. Instead of that. Oh, wait. Did I have another... Ooh, another talent to work on. Need dark arts? No. No. We'll do this one. I think, yeah. There we go. And now back to running towards Beast class. Because Beast class. I love hearing that. Every time I walk by that, the armor humming. SpongeBob movie or series, Isaac? I mean, with something like that, it's based off the story, like, it's like a offshoot of the show.
Welcome, everyone.
And that show's been going on forever.
Already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly.
That would be weird if it's on Netflix, since SpongeBob is a part of, I think, what, Nickelodeon? Which is a part of, Paramount.
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
His tongue.
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like... Riches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast?
Who wouldn't want to be a freaking like a magical beast tamer?
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast.
Oh, yeah.
Do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald.
Let's go. We get to hang out with the Neasels.
The Neasels,
Which is literally just a cat,
they
basically.
know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Uh-oh.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives.
Damn right.
Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
Though all I said was not funny.
Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Yes, Isaac.
The poachers can be brought to justice.
Also
by someone.
sad.
The Ministry, perhaps?
Also sad that it's the last season with Henry Cavill.
Focus on more immediate matters that we can control. Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can.
Yeah,
on your
one more
own
season
time.
of that, and then we are supposed to get Liam Hemsworth, I guess.
To talk to you. Come here.
Alright.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind.
Yes.
Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
Might be an easier way to get them to stop, though. Just, you know, shoot off a few sparks from your wand and you might shoot somebody with it.
I'd hope
In this.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
We're off to see a hippogriff. A hippogriff.
Where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
Just ahead, and we're still running. There we go.
Stand back.
Dance like a hippogriff.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent?
We love
Introduce yourself to
a
her,
good
but be
hippogriff.
careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Boom.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Just see the dirt just falling off that freaking thing. It's crazy. I wish he didn't look like Buckbeak, though.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worried I could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seems to imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers'
That's a
influence
fact.
is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And
Damn
the more
right.
I know, the better I can keep
Though that
Highwing
sounds
safe.
more like it's coming from a Ravenclaw than a Slytherin.
Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Boom. Huh. Boom, ba boom. To the next. What's my next thing? Oh yeah, go to Serona. At the Three Broomsticks. Off to get it. Da da da.
You taking down that troll in the village circle. Hello there, nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Serona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but
Bought
we
the
weren't friends
place.
then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now.
It's a fact.
We are. Hadn't seen him.
Thanks,
in
Isaac, for that hydration.
But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for
understandable.
Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Yeah. That sounds about right. Everyone tells the kid to watch his back.
I've no tolerance for thieves. Hand them back.
Hand what back, sir? We've not took a thing.
That makes sense. No tolerance for thieves, but then, like, Harry Potter will just walk through it.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is...
Revelio.
Boom. Mounted Hogshead. This mounted Hogshead rolls its eyes and snuffles its nose as it oversees the seedy atmosphere and decidedly interesting clientele of the Hog's Head.
You look familiar.
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack.
Yep.
You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sirona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sirona trusts you, very well. I may know of some
One line, that's all it took.
A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may
Yeah,
need.
I bet, Isaac. That game seems to just keep going and going. No problems whatsoever.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Yeah, you'll have to wait, Demiguise. I'm not at liberty right now to play with you.
I'm ready.
Good.
Go kick some butt. Arya, you're getting all the good stuff.
Here's the relic I'm to retrieve.
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between
Facts.
our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Man, they make you love this freaking goblin. I really find that crazy. They make you love characters so easily in here, in like all of the wizarding world. And hate certain characters as well. Get me those moonstones. There we go. Come on.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind is taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind, and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck.
I mean, there usually is, Isaac.
Eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be careful.
Every few months there's a Nintendo Direct, which makes no sense to me, but it's a happens.
Revelio. It's sealed. Lumos. Moths. Curious.
The moth puzzle is just a pain in the butt.
Merlin's beard. Revelio.
Ooh, chess. We stand a good item.
This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Lumos.
Boom, boom.
Revelio.
Boom. They give you too much Wiggenweld. Like, seriously.
Lumos.
I, like, never run out.
I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
In theory. And I best put this here.
Confringo! Incendio! They're certainly persistent. Confringo!
Let's go. Kick some butt. Take some names. That's how we do's it.
Revelio.
This is how we do's it.
Confringo!
That makes sense, though, Isaac. It's not always something like that when it comes to holidays like that.
Revelio.
But we'll see. They have to make sure they're prepared and everything for all the stuff. Like Hogwarts Legacy coming out for the Nintendo Switch and everything.
Revelio. Depulso. Lumos.
Bam! All three.
Revelio.
Coins galore. And secret passage this way. Oh, yes. Oh, I don't have...
I need to get that platform closer. But how?
That. I guess. I didn't even use the thing properly.
Accio.
There we go. I have a Guardian Leviosa, so I can't really do those properly.
What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Down I go. No other way.
Except for this way. That's what I need that. Get my spells together. And then... Oh, to the next. Boom. Oh. creepy. Okay. That shows that way. Okay, that's the way I'm supposed to go. I need to go this way to see what else is over here. Oh. I forgot about that. Back into the water. All right.
Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Depulso. Confringo. Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Incendio. Defender.
So many deaths. Destroying in Fury.
Lumos.
Just what I do.
Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos.
Boom. Oops.
Depulso. Revelio.
Gotta get all the loot. If you don't get all the loot, there is a problem. Always go for as much loot as you can.
Depulso.
I know there was an item over here. There it is. And now. Boom.
The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. A dead Ashwinder. Better show this to Lodgok. know there's a mechanism to open this door.
Dead Ashwinder as he deserves. Don't come for me if you want to live.
Lord Gok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn, they got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock.
Okay.
To think those...
I need to know if there's any quests that I need to actually drop somebody. No. Flying. Oh. I guess I can cast a Pulso and Levioso.
Thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Oh. There's someone right. Some magic here.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
There's one.
Revelio.
Okay, they're under me. We're gonna go and see what's up. If it lets me. I'm just trying to jump down. Oh, lovely. This is what I wanted. Come on, bro. Get out of here. That.
So difficult.
Boom. Drop like a bad habit. Now to try to get my butt out of here.
Levioso. Accio.
Done. Now to go kick some butt. How many people want to kick some butt?
There they are. Accio. Incendio.
made of an instinct.
Incendio. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy.
Expulso!
Levioso.
Am I supposed to be... Ah, stupendous. Might want to look up.
Now, this has become personal.
Expulso!
Protego.
Courage to fall off.
Oh,
Yes.
Lance, duel? Pathetic. Death from above.
Findo. Incendio.
Overgrown weed. Expulso. Barely felt anything at all.
Protego.
Those bloods. Very well. Fighting with greens, are we? Now just
Accio.
finish the job. Damn it. I've no patience for these things. Expulso! What are your thoughts on
Electricity.
Expulso?
Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
Get wrecked, dude.
I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less.
Dude got wrecked by a kid in school. Take him to school.
Revelio. That's it.
This is for Rookwood! I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Accio. Defendo. Depulso.
You will pay for your deed.
Accio. Incendio.
You've made a grave mistake.
Protego. Come on. You want... Levioso.
No, don't.
Depulso.
I mean, doesn't the river count as something? Because I just wrecked that guy.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Bam.
I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It just looks like a helmet to me.
Ah, you're looking at what it is, rather than what it means. To most goblins, this is more than a mere helmet. You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you.
Mm-hmm.
We shall speak soon.
My
We'll have to
buttocks.
keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Revelio.
You know, my butt, you thing, with all that bull crap. Flying off the shelves. Ooh, I can go to an assignment. Which assignment should I do first? I should probably do these and just call it. Oh, never mind. Definitely should wait for hers. The elk, the knapsack. Oh. Yes. We're going to Deeks. Because I want special treatment with it. I need the bag.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts.
Woohoo! We gonna get shiny beasts.
About something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where.
Uh-oh.
Come along, then.
Where's Deke taking me?
Our first stop would...
I wonder if you might stop by the 3 broomsticks when you can.
Oh, I hate when it does this.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Yes.
Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
Puffskins! Nab them all.
We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
You got one!
We're gonna catch as many as we can.
Professor Howin will never believe this.
Leviosa!
Everything's all right now.
Leviosa!
Get back here. Catch all the puffskins. Bam. I think 6 puffskins to start out with is nice.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. but we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Not realizing a wizard that Deke could probably take out all of the wizards that are poaching.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has some Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Levioso! I'm not going to hurt you. Revelio. Levioso.
There we go. Again, Barney was okay when we were in, like, elementary school, but after the stuff that happened with Barney, it makes no sense to do it that way. Yeah, we don't need a new one. They already had problems with the original, and we don't need it.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
There we go. We'll get another one. Obviously, Isaac, people don't have to ask for it. It's literally money. Because the people that watched it originally are now adults with kids old enough to watch.
Nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Okay, time for the moon calves. This time I'm going to catch as many as I can.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Okay. Time to skip time through the night. No runs aways. You stay.
Revelio. Levioso.
There's one.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
There's two. There we go.
Revelio. Levioso.
I do kind of wish you could grab multiple at once.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Revelio.
Like, if there's two standing next to each other, they both should just be able to pop right in. And I have fully filled my knapsack. So...
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast safe and sound.
Exactly.
Shame I didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deek supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deek will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Okay, before I go back to the room, we go to Hogsmeade, and I go up and sell some of the excess beasts, because we don't need to keep the whole room filled. So, boom. We'll mark that. The sound that makes. There we go. Get that flame back so that when I'm done here, we'll be good.
Hello. Mind you, don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell.
Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Maybe take
A
it
Braxton?
they did.
Quite literally.
The shop.
Just a giant horse.
Had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair for my Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncalf fur? Duracell feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Duracells. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose. The cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but had it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the
The
time you
snorting
need,
laugh
and
like a
thank you for
pig.
stopping by. A treat to have you here.
What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire?
Sort of puffskins. might I want to keep? Let's see.
I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me.
Okay, this one's a shiny male, so we keep it. I like the tan. Ooh, a shiny female. Let's go. And then just regular males, so whatever one's in the order. There we go. I like that white cow look. Boom. And we have tons of coins now.
Seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
And then we go and we take stuff from the chests. Wait. Oops.
New batch of toad-hide.
Okay. Now to the room of requirements. Oh, man.
Dick thinks you should be proud. There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide.
Focus, focus. Oh, yeah.
What exactly did you think of?
Just smashed the table.
But what is it? Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
I guess. Probably have to buy a feeder so that it automatically feeds them.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
There we go. I don't like that you can't brush them while they eat. You can do that to real animals. Now, where's the moon calf at? Ah. Boom.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Before I do that, drop those out, and now I'm good. 2 of each. And then... No. This. Enchanted Loon. And place it with the proper ambiance. But before I do anything, I need to identify some gear and put the best stuff on. But I like these better. I do love that they give you all these items, but give you the chance to edit them so that you don't have to wear this specific item with this specific thing. So you can actually just customize what exactly it is, but keep the magic in it. Makes it so much easier to deal with. There we go, we're getting some good items. Now we can interact with the loon. Upgrade. Upgrade. Okay. Add a trait. You know what? Screw it.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke.
Bam.
I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however,
Let's
I
go.
suggest you explore the vivarium and get to know the beast you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Knapsack. Let's check to see how well my challenge is. Sweet, we do got some items. For being the bomb. And exploration. We got a few things. Not too bad. And room of requirements. There we go. What quests can we look in now? Oh, that's right. Meet Sebastian.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
What do you have for sale?
I needs to know.
What are we looking for today?
An ability to get rid of some stuff. Let us go. Just getting rid of all the stuff that we don't need anymore. Dang, over 5,000.
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
There we go. Now we'll just start flying. The heck? Oh yeah, I forgot there's that wall. Goes all the way out here. But also...
This looks intriguing. Revelio.
Jeweled brooch. The gorgeous brooch depicts a magical bird of some sort. Which particular magical bird is unclear, but some believe it's meant to represent one of the medieval Irish Druidess Cleona's birds who sang the sick to sleep.
Revelio.
Get some of the stuff we need.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Yes, Merlin trial. Let's get rid of what we need.
Revelio.
Oh, come on. Okay, those are all gone.
Revelio.
Where are the others? Ah, they're down there.
It must lead to something grand. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Bam! Get rid of those Merlin trials. It can wait. Well, I'm trying to get to Felcroft. A lot of the time spent in this game is traveling.
Revelio.
Feldcroft Well. The well in Feldcroft ran dry some 400 years ago during a great drought. Sadly, many perished as a result, including at least one young boy whose father refused to speak for years thereafter. Legend says that all was saved when a group of benevolent witches and wizards used a never-before-seen powerful magic to restore water to the region. Yes. Feldcroft is literally the place you're looking at
Able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant.
when you watch the backstory.
You made it.
When you watch the original memory at the beginning of the game.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight.
There.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Revelio.
Oh, right here. Practice dummies. The residents of Feldcroft sometimes use these to practice their spell casting, especially in light of recent goblin attacks.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can.
Yeah, this
The sooner
guy's
you accept that
douche.
reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
What you done, dude?
I'm sorry.
It's kind of an ass.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home.
Isaac, thanks for the hydration.
What a cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
God, the story about Sebastian's sister really is ridiculously crazy.
Boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian.
Dude doesn't understand.
If you really
Hope
want to
brings
be a
everything.
make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no
Hope is
idea
everything to
how
this,
he'll do if he doesn't
to like the
stop.
world. You don't have hope, the whole thing goes to crap.
Said, good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Ooh.
Ranrock's loyalists.
Time to go smack some people around.
They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
No, fry ice cream? What the heck is that, Isaac?
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
That. Okay, that's just, You're freaking wrecked. I mean, I've seen, like, some types of ice cream like that, but there's, like, I just don't feel like it needs... Obviously, if you get the right stuff. Hold on. I need...
You've made your last mistake.
Ooh, ice cream? That's a tough one. But if I'm always down for, like, drumsticks are always good. Getting a cone is always fun. I love cones.
Bits more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you. Reparo.
But I always go for, like, a vanilla with chocolate or just a regular. Just basics, like vanilla and chocolate, basically. Or there's the vanilla, and you get, like, the chocolate hard stuff on the inside. And then the chocolate covering. So good.
This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It sounds as if the Loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Honestly, Isaac, though, Isaac, if it's like milkshakes, peanut butter is always a good choice for a milkshake. To me, I get peanut butter coffees and stuff. They're so good.
Revelio.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
Get my 1 point. Oh, more gobbledygook over here.
Revelio.
Confringo!
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Probably.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganark. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it?
You don't really know me. That's the thing.
The point is we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Revelio. Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of
Lumos.
this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Jeez.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Lumos! You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough.
I mean...
I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Revelio. Lumos.
Back to the Undercroft.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Dun, dun, dun.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Just it's all over the place.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not?
Duh.
Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did.
Boom.
Be in touch. Till then.
we leave.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbatten Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Oh, man. Check my talents and my gear. Still need multiple things. Let's see, Wiggenweld. Yes. We'll hit them with the hard stuff. And make sure we have Defendo ready. Boom. Let's see what we got here. Any good? Nah. And with that, it's been 3 hours. We did the trial 1 and went through and went to Felcroft. Oh, goodness. Let's see if we can find. Well, let's see if we can find someone to raid. Thanks everyone for joining. We're gonna look for someone. I think I found my friend Matt. Really wish you would just go with a normal name. On here, Edwin Voorhees is the name. So please join the raid. And we'll go and say hi to him. But I will be back tomorrow. So, bye everybody.